You're going to have to go by streets.
Right.
U.S. Army Garrison Grafenwoehr is in crisis. A train containing toxic chemicals has crashed outside the garrison's front gate, causing a deadly plume of smoke. This is training. More specifically, this is simulations.
The plume is still explosive, right?
And it's why garrisons all over Europe have partnered with a Joint Multinational Simulation Center here for force protection exercise training.
To everybody in the community.
You can make mistakes, you can take turns doing it over and over and over. You know, you can see yourself in a different way than you can see yourself if you were doing it live.
The Simulation Center's TerraSim branch meticulously surveyed and modeled garrison structures and facilities in 3D for the Army's tactical gaming software. Each building is rendered to provide an accuracy that's familiar to garrison personnel.
Yeah, we're closing in on having the entire Grafenwoehr built so that, you know, every model can be used. They can start an exercise from any point on base in the game.
And an exercise in a virtual world has some real-world benefits to the garrison community.
Because if you were to try to stage this outside Gate 3 or Gate 1 or Gate 6, you would have to close the gate down, inconvenience traffic.
The explosion happened on a Friday. By Wednesday, we started hearing words. There was going to be demonstrations being held.
Simulated environments give garrisons the ability to easily fast-forward and condense training.
We were able to do basically 2 weeks worth of a training scenario in a single day.
The recent demand for low-cost, efficient training platforms for support units and organizations such as garrisons, first responders, and even schools is opening new possibilities for the use of simulations.
If you can do it virtually and everybody understands and knows if this happens in this part of the building, here's how we get out of the building, and here's where we meet up, and here's how we do our head count, and so forth and so forth. And you can do that virtually, and you can change it up continuously to where maybe they've seen just about all the different types of scenarios that you could possibly be presented, you know, in real life.
Tactical gaming planners are already envisioning a tighter integration with Army virtual systems to train more soldiers of different specialties simultaneously.
The future is to be able to take all these systems, tie them all together, and have soldiers in the RVTT, soldiers in the dismounted training system, soldiers behind VBS2 clients in a classroom somewhere, and all working together in a single scenario.
In a cost-conscious environment, it would be easy to turn to virtual training as an economic solution to a rotation at a combat training center or a day at the ranges. But trainers say Army gaming is just the first step of the training process.
Simulations, virtual training does not replace live training, but it is definitely a good tool to get you that step closer to having a near perfect, live iteration when that time comes.
Reporting for the Joint Multinational Training Command, Christian Markwart, Grafenwoehr, Germany.
Break it off.